And what does it mean to you to climb this all-time wins ranking?
All-time what?
Wins ranking as a manager. You passed Sparky Anderson tonight.
Yeah, and I told the players I like to honor Sparky. I grew up a Reds fan, so my dad was, he got me on the Reds. He was from West Virginia, so we always had him on the radio. I go back when Fred Hutchison managed, and so I followed them. Of course, a big Red Machine fan. Johnny Bench was my guy. He probably inspired me to play this game as much as anybody. I told the players, you get called up to the major leagues, you always have that momentum in the big leagues. Then you go to a certain city where it really hits you. And it did for me in 1978 when I was catching and Bench and Morgan, or Bench Rose, and the big Red Machine was out there. And so, that was such a cool moment for me. And I was lucky enough to get to know Sparky. He retired a year before I started managing, but we became friends, and I got to spend some time with him. Played in his golf tournament a couple of times, but he always come by and he talked. Such a wonderful man. So this is a special moment for me, and these guys made it really, really special with the game they had, and of course, what they did for me after the game.
This was the first opportunity DeGrom had to pitch for you against Houston, and he was brought in here, to front this rotation, pitch big games, and they're not going to come bigger, or haven't, than against the Astros. Did you see, in pitching against Brown, who's at the top of the league right now, did you see a different, more locked in Jacob tonight?
He's been pretty locked in, so it's hard to say he's been more locked in, but, I think he knew this would be a battle, and, he's one of the best ever in this game. He's just incredible with the stuff, the command and everything, and his competitive nature, and he knew, this was an important game, big game with who we were going against. So, yeah, he was locked in as much as any start I've seen.